Another way to use your messages out in the field is using Gmail. Now, the Gmail icon is found here. Now, this does work when out in the field if you've got good connection with using your BlackBerry. By simply tapping on the icon, this will open up your Gmail. Now, my Gmail, I constantly leave it on so that when I'm using it, it automatically opens up. And I'm going to scroll up to that message where we found the FP Online document. So here is the FP Online document. I'm double tapping it to bring it up, and here is the registration form. By clicking on the registration form, this will now download it and give me the ability to open up this document. Notice the blue bar coming across the top indicating that your file is downloading. Now, once the file downloads, it's going to ask you to save it. Now, in this particular case, because we're on Google Gmail, it's actually going to save it to the Playbook and not your BlackBerry device. Again, remember that anything going through your BlackBerry Bridge or your browser options is going to be saved on your BlackBerry, as opposed to using a regular web browser such as Gmail, where everything will be downloaded directly on your Playbook. So let's take a look. Now that we've saved that file onto our Playbook, let's go ahead into our documents. And in this case, again, you can use either the Adobe Reader, Docs2Go, or File Manager to find this. In this particular case, I'm going to open up the File Manager and switch from my BlackBerry 9930 to the actual Playbook. It's in the Playbook now that we're going to go ahead and look for this document. And I know it's called FP space online, and there it is. FP Online registration form. Notice it's saved directly on my Playbook. So when I go ahead and open up that file, by tapping on that and hitting open, this will open up that document, which is now saved on the Playbook. Okay? So once it's on the Playbook, again, we can tap on it and open up your screen. Let's open up the keyboard and make changes to it. So if the first customer's name was John, and maybe their last name, once you make all of your changes to this document and complete it, you can go ahead and save this as, using the Save As function. Maybe it's John Smith. And I usually like to call it FPO, just so I know it's an FP Online form. Hitting Save. So now when I go into my documents, using the documents, again, it's found on Playbook, I'm going to use the search feature, and this time we're going to type in John Smith. Oh, and I misspelled it with Smith, but it still comes up. And by simply typing on the document and opening it, you'll notice that those changes have actually been saved and are on your Playbook. Again, using the same feature, you can go into either mail, your Gmail or your regular Bridge browser mail, and you can forward this form effectively. This similar method will work the same way with credit applications, which are found on the internet. It'll also work with FP Online registration and/or pricing documents. We'll get to that in a little while.